guys, Jennifer here. We're going to do a little bit of yoga today, a little bit of stretching. So we're going to do a shortened session today. Sometimes you don't have the full amount of time to do a long session. So we're going to do it today. We're going to try to do it in 30 minutes. We'll see. It'll probably be a little bit longer than that. So I've got a mat, I've got a band to stretch my hammies, and I brought Cheddar along, right? He seemed like he needed a little stretching too, although his focus seems to be back in the corner today. So we'll see how this goes. But wherever you are today, let's find a nice, comfortable seated position. Rock those hips from side to side and bring those hips right into contact with your mat while we park your hands on your knees and we lift up tall, long through the spine. And let's close your eyes and breathe. So deep breath in. Full breath out. Use the breath to calm the body, to calm the mind. Helps us to find our focus, our center, our intention. Let's go ahead and continue to breathe and just drop that body around into a nice trunk rotation. Inhale up and exhale down. Just a little bit of loosening. And let's roll around in the opposite direction. Lovely. Up we go to the top, nice and tall. Take your hands, push those hands right on down into the mat, and let's just go ahead and lift up long through the crown of the head. Push those palms down into the floor. Really lengthen that spine. Relax your shoulders. And then we'll go ahead and soften everything up and give ourselves a little twist to the side, a little rotation. And a little rotation to the other side. Good job. Back to the center. Scoop those arms out and up. Inhale, reach tall. Extend those fingers skyward. Lift the chin. Breathe in. Reach taller. And exhale. Down we go. Arms come right on down beside you. Let's go ahead and release those feet. Park those feet on that mat, a little bit of space between those guys. We're going to press on up right into crab. So lift the hips. And down we go, back to the mat. And we're just going to gently here windshield wiper the hips. So just a little side to side. Rock those guys out as it, again, feels good to you. Lovely. Back to the center. Go ahead and duck walk those feet back in, closer towards each other. And we're going to flop your knees out and open. Heels forward up in front of you, round down and over. Lovely. While you're here, swing your head a little bit to the right. And to the left. Good. To the center, scoop, round and roll up to the top. Draw those knees together. Float those arms forward. Let's go ahead and hinge back. And we're going to lift up into Navasana, our boat pose. So you find your boat, right? You make your boat work. Float. And excellent. Draw those knees in. Set those feet on the floor and let's go ahead and just hug those thighs. Round forward, drop your nose down once again. And then take your time as we come on up to the top. Very nice. From here, let's go ahead and roll and round down onto your back. Hug your knees into your chest. Soften up those shoulders. And then add a little rock. Side to side. Good, good. Back we go to the center. Set that left foot on the floor, right ankle on top of that left quad, and let's find your through the hole pose. So we're just gonna pull those legs right on into the body here. Get that nice stretch deep into that right glute. Continue to breathe. Inhale and exhale. Take another breath. And we're going to release it into half of a dead bug. So reach down, grab that big right toe, and then sole of the right foot points up to the sky. There's our half of a dead bug pose. Lovely. Release. Go ahead and draw that right knee in. We'll set that right foot on the floor. We'll try the other side right away. So left ankle, right quad, hands behind that right thigh, and just enjoy this long, lovely stretch. Breathe. Breathe as you connect to your body. Fantastic. Reach down, grab that big left toe, and right foot to the floor, half of a dead bug. Take a breath. Go ahead and draw the soles of the feet together here. Both feet come together, and then we're going to scoop your nose up towards those feet. So hug it all up. Engaging that core once again. Lovely. And then release. Draw those knees in. Roll everything down. Flop your arms out to the side, T position. One spinal twist to the right. Take a breath. Turn your head to the left. And then go ahead and roll through the center. Everything comes to the other side. Nice little twist. And excellent. Back to the center, maybe a little wiggle, right? We're gonna set that left foot on the floor. We're gonna stretch out your hammies ever so gently, yes? Take your band, loop it up and around that right foot, right leg, hammy stretch. Soften up those shoulders. Nice. Maybe that right leg can melt a little bit closer to your body here. Breathe. And then we open that right leg to the side. So grab a hold of that strap, let that right leg float on out, inner thigh stretch. to the other side, root it away. So left leg, hammy stretch, left foot flexes, left leg lengthens. Transfer that strap into that left hand. Open that left leg out to the side, inner thigh. Breathe, breathe, breathe. Inhale, breathe in. And exhale, breathe out to release. Both legs extended down and out along that mat. Go ahead and just give both of them a little bit of a wiggle here for just a moment. And then I want you to check in with that lower body. Soften up the legs, allow the toes to fall open. We're relaxing there through the hip joint. Close your eyes and breathe. Do both halves of your body feel evenly stretched? Take a breath. And then as you are ready, with your next inhalation, reach down, grab behind a thigh, and up. Up we go to the top. Very nice. So once we come on up, we'll give it a full forward seated bend. We're going to flip over to your hands and knees. So send those arms in front of you. Actually, let's find your Dandasana. Push your palms down into the floor and lift up through your ears. Your spine should be super long, super straight. Breathe in and relax. Relax those legs, scoop up those arms. Inhale, reach tall. Go ahead and exhale, fold that body forward. Breathe at the bottom. Relax your ears and your nose. And then we'll take your time as we scoop and stack that spine right on up to the top. Lifting up nice and tall once again. And relax those legs. Relax them out. Wiggle yourselves right on up to hands and knees. Good. So here from our hands and knees, scoop it up, cat stretch. Flatten it out, drop up into cow. Come on around to the center, scoop to the right in the puppy. And to the left. Very nice. Come on back to the center, tug up your toes, push up, down dog. There's our down dog. Very nice. Take that right leg, lift it up to the sky. Inhale as you scoop it up. Exhale, lower down. Other side, left leg. Inhale and exhale. Very nice. Take another right and left. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Very nice. From our down dog, come forward into plank, your push-up position. Squeeze up that tum-tum. Knees to the mat. Release your toes. We're headed to up dog, so tighten up your derriere. Drop your hips. Lift your ears. Lift your nose. Good. Shoulders are down. Ears are lifted. Beautiful. Lift up. Back in to plank. And press up to down dog. So let's just pause here. We're going to go ahead and bend both knees. Push your hips back towards your heels and up to the sky at the same time. We can get into that Soleas. Excellent. Coming back into plank. Very nice. Long backs. Release those knees, release those toes. Sit it back into Balasana. Good stretch. We're gonna make our way up to standing. So up we go, our hands and knees, tuck the toes, lift up into down dog, right leg, scoop it up to the sky once again. Bend the right knee, swing the right foot forward, nice and flat between those hands. So you have a choice here. You can leave this knee lifted or you can drop it down to the floor, right? So we're gonna do a little warrior and then we're gonna do a little pyramid. So for the first round, I'll go ahead and leave my knee here on the floor for you. If your knee is down, release those toes in the back. So wherever you are, scoop up, inhale into warrior, and then exhale into pyramid, kneeling pyramid. And we'll take a couple of those. So inhale and exhale. Continue at your own pace. And then as you're ready, making sure that that front foot is flat on the mat, those back toes are tucked, we will lift ourselves and push back into down dog. Lovely, give it a good down dog. Other leg, left leg goes up to the sky. Inhale, and then we'll go ahead and bend that left knee. Bring that left foot forward between those hands. And your choice here. On the second side, I'm gonna leave my right knee lifted, so you can put it down and do what we just did. Or you can lift, warrior, inhale, and pyramid, exhale. Your choice, breathe and move. Once you finish your series, go ahead, step yourselves back, down dog. Fantastic. An excellent down dog. Push that derriere up to the sky. Push your head towards your toes. Lift up onto those toes. And push those heels back down. Very nice. Walk those feet forward, right on up. Towards your hands, we're going to soften up those knees and then take your time as you scoop, round and roll, up to the top. Lovely. Once we get there, roll those shoulders a couple of times just so that we can soften and loosen, right? Inhale and exhale, and maybe one more time. Inhale and exhale. Excellent. Standing tall, hands on your tummy, lifted long, lift your toes off the floor. Exhale. Inhale, lift the heels off the floor. And exhale. Take a couple of those. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Maybe one more time. Inhale and exhale. And inhale. Very nice. Centered, strong. Relax those arms here down beside you. Right there, we're in our tall, lifted mountain pose. Let's go ahead and stand heel to toe. So I've got my right foot in the front. My right heel is touching my big left toe. And you're gonna wanna bring your weight forward so you are balancing on both feet. You wanna make sure that all your weight's not on that back foot. So bring it forward and let's work on your balance. Right foot is forward, right thumb is forward. We're gonna continue to breathe. So inhale, open that arm to the side, follow your thumb with your eyeballs, and then exhale, close it up. Follow your thumb. Inhale and exhale. Breathe. Good. Balance. Float that arm down, and then we're going to float both arms up to the sky. Interlace those fingers. Find your balance. Press up to your toes. Lower down. Still heel to toe. And then step that foot up underneath you. Nice. Big swan dive. Inhale, scoop. Exhale, fold. Inhale, flat back up. And exhale. Arms go down beside you. Wiggle it out. Check in with your core, your center. Maybe a few toes and heels once again. Inhale and exhale. Just to refocus. Lovely. Once you're feeling secure, let's go ahead and then heel to toe. Left foot in the front this time. Weight is center, both feet, and then left arm forward. Follow that thumb. Lovely. Float that arm down when you're ready so that both arms can scoop up to the sky. Interlace those fingers. Find your center. Push up onto your toes. Lower back down. Hands to the heart. Release those feet. Excellent. Inhale, scoop up. Exhale, swan dive. Inhale, up we go. Bring those hands to your heart at namaste. Have a seat into chair pose. Derrieres, press back. Let's add a rotation to the side. To the other side. To the center. Relax your arms. Straighten out those knees. A little bit soft though. Very nice. Good. While you're here, bend just the right knee. So just bend the right. And straighten. Bend just the left. Straighten. Fantastic. Step those feet back. Down dog. And lovely. Let's do a little rocket dog. So a little bit more with the breath. Inhale. Draw the right knee forward. Exhale. Send it back into down dog. Other side. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Alternating sides. We will finish in plank, and And let's add a little rotation. So you might want to reposition that one hand and then find your side plank pose. Modify, put a knee down on the floor if that's better for you. Take a breath, rotate it on around, second plank. Good, one more time. First plank, breathe, breathe, breathe. And second plank. Good, back we go. Back into plank, hold that tummy in. Knees to the mat, release your toes, sit back, Balasana. Excellent. Slide those hands back. Roll yourself up to the top. Let's go ahead here. Flip over onto your back. Very nice. And we're gonna do either shoulder stand or a variation today. So if you've got your band, you're a little strap, and you wanna make this easy, let's go ahead and loop that strap, that towel right around those feet. Send both feet up to the sky, and we'll just hang out here and relax. If you don't want to use your band, you can just slide your hands here up underneath those hips. Or if you're feeling shoulder standy, we can certainly do that, right? Hands on the mat, rock those legs back, and then push those legs up to the sky. So you find your shoulder stand or your variation today. I'm gonna go ahead and just bend my knees, bring my knees closer to my nose. You hang out wherever you're comfy. If you'd like, you can flex and point those feet. Maybe roll those ankles around. Find a little variation. If you are up in shoulder stand, go ahead and drop those feet over your head. Park your hands on the mat. And then slowly take your time. Roll your spine to the floor. There we are. And if here is where you are, we've caught up with you. And now we can all engage that tummy to lower those legs to the mat. Good. You take your time as those legs come on down. Take a little breath. Inhale. And exhale. As you exhale, go ahead here, draw those elbows up underneath your shoulders, and we've got our counter pose for shoulder stand, our fish pose. Take your chin, take your chest, open them up to the sky, and let the head flop back. Into that chest, take another breath, lift up that head, release your elbows, roll down, and then hug those knees into the chest one more time. Maybe we'll make some little tiny figure eights here. Massage out that spine. Beautiful, right to the middle. How about one more spinal twist? Flop the arms out to the side, T position. Right knee on top of the left. Both knees flop to the right. And both knees flop to the left. Excellent. Up to the top, untangle. Go ahead and stretch those legs of yours down and out along the mat. Give everything a little wiggle or a little shake. And then we're just going to go ahead and scoot ourselves into a nice, comfy position for our remaining time. So you hang out here on your mat. I'm going to go ahead and sit on up. So as always, put your home in the living room, right? If you want to, grab yourself a pillow, grab yourself a little blankie, put your socks on, just go ahead and snuggle right into your relaxed space. But do remember that this is the most important part, the most important component of your yoga session, just to go ahead and quiet the mind, seal in all the benefits of our stretching and our movement and our coordination with that breath. So you settle into your space, eyes are closed, and just notice how you feel. Connect to your body. How do you feel today, now, on your mat? And then we're just going to go ahead and melt that body down into the floor. Your mat is here. Let your mat do its job. Let it support you. So as you next exhale, let go through that entire body of any tension you might be hanging on to. Go ahead and soften and sink and just melt down into your mat. Let's be aware of that relaxation one more time. So breath in. And as you breathe out, melt, soften, and just sink further into your mat. So with that body nice and soft, you can just feel that chest rise and fall. Notice your breathing rhythm. And just notice its continuity. And then from the breath, let's come inward to the mind, finding that soft, gentle space where you're quiet and safe, tranquil, peaceful, and gentle. Let's hover in this space for a few moments and just enjoy the solitude. Slowly and carefully, let's bring your focus, your awareness back into this space, and back into that breath. Take a moment just to deepen that breath. Feel that breath move through the body. As you breathe, go ahead and wiggle your fingers and toes around a little. Bring some energy back into the body. then slowly here, if you'd like, you might want to stretch out or even roll over onto your side. You can even press yourselves up into a seated position if you prefer. Feel free to stay wherever you are. Well, let's go ahead and just take a moment here. Close your eyes, come inward. Focus on that final moment of peace. Loka, Samasta, Sukhino, Bhavantu. May the entire universe be filled with peace and joy, love and light. Shanti means peace. Om Shanti to you. And thank you guys for being here and joining me for our yoga session today. Be well, be strong, get your vitamin D, hydrate, and as always, go wash your paws. Namaste. So we started our yoga session today with one cat in his favorite box. We started with a Cheddar and we finished with a Montag. So sometimes things change during yoga, right? Sometimes all kinds of things happen. So you guys be well, and there you go. Go wash your paws. We'll see you later. Bye-bye.